Sparks family, welcome and welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you're here for the first time, hi, I'm Tino Sparks, your favorite African without borders, currently in Harare, Zimbabwe. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you how I manage my finances as a Zimbabwean living alone in Zimbabwe. I know this is a very sensitive topic and most of you guys are not really comfortable talking about finances, but then I thought, since some of us growing up we never had conversations about finances on the dinner table, we're not taught about saving, we're not taught about investing, we're not taught about basic budgeting, and the only kind of financial touch that I have with my childhood is when at some point my aunt would budget for the family, but I never got to understand why they have to write a list down. But I guess as I grew older, I started realizing that yes, you're working, yes, you're making money, but you're not doing much with the money because you don't have a touch of financial literacy. So you end up making just bad financial decisions over and over again. But I'm in that path where I am trying to learn my financial journey and see what works for me, what kind of budgeting works for me. And I just thought, well guys, let me just take you along into one of my monthly budget breakdown, because at the end of every month I do review how I managed my finances the previous month, and I have everything written down to the T so that I'm able to reflect on how I can cut down my expenses. I want to make this exercise very simple and easy to understand. I don't want to confuse a lot of people, but what I usually use right now for my budgeting every month is my budget planner, which I got from Temu, and my budget binder, which are just cash envelopes. So I do use the cash envelope system. So basically this budget binder does help me a lot in a lot of planning, because it actually has some stuff written down for me. For example, you write your month and your year, and then if you have a budget goal, I hardly use this section, I hardly use this other section, because I don't like complexity, you guys, when it comes to finances. I like to just deal with it as it comes. So right here, this is the most important part, because it is the section for your date, the income, and the amount. So someone like me who has multiple streams of income, and I have income randomly coming in as a content creator, so this is where I just list down all my other incomes. And then right here is the savings. Like you want to save $10 today, you want to save $100 today, you write your date, your saving, and the amount, and things like that. I also have a calendar right here where you just put in the number of days, and that's in these small gray squares, and then you actually fill up on the important dates that you need to note within the calendar. Usually in the calendar I just note down the days in which every other bill is to be collected. I also jot down paydays, and then I just have important days that I just like to put on. Yeah, you guys won't understand. But anyway, you guys, on the other side of this planner, it has a monthly budget breakdown. You guys can take a screenshot if you want, or if you want it like this, so that you guys can actually create something like this for yourself. But basically I have housing, food, health, transportation, personal expenses, loan, entertainment, and others. And the best part is you have a whole total that you had budgeted for, the actual amount that you had used, and the difference. This difference is my favorite, because if it is positive, I'm putting it to my savings right away. Do I usually have that difference? Absolutely not, but we are working on it. So basically that is it. That's how I budget my finances. And then at the end of the month, I have a review form where I just review my finances. But I absolutely love to do it off the screens. But I'm gonna share some of this stuff with you guys. This is where I put the money that I'm using for the month. It has some envelopes like your income, which I've already put some income for this one income. And then I have a rent sleeve, I have a grocery sleeve, I have a transportation or car sleeve, praying to God that very soon I won't be putting transport money in here. I'll be putting money for my car, for my fuel, and my car insurance. Of course, I want those problems. Health, savings, miscellaneous. I have money from last month, that is insurance. This is not my money, this is insurance money, so I'll just leave it there for now. I'm gonna go through my expenses with you guys as I allocate some funds to various departments. So I do have 3 streams of income, you guys. So the first income is usually very stable, and this is where I cover all my big expenses like my rentals, my food, etc, etc. I also have a second income which comes from social media content creation and social media management services. So that bill covers all the other personal expenses, sometimes personal, sometimes it goes to savings. It just depends with the plans that I have for that month. And then I also have the third income, which is my YouTube AdSense income. So that income, usually I just use it to pay some subscriptions, I use it to invest, and I use it to pay off some loans. So basically that's it. So one rule that I want to share with you guys that has worked for me all the time, I always make sure that my rent is at least 1/3 of my total income. Well, I'm very much grateful because my rent is way less than 1/3 of my income, because I know what I do. And I'm also just grateful that I'm able to play around with the numbers because the amount is just not too bad. So yes, you guys, this is what I have for today. Let's try 1 2 3 4 5 2 3 4 5 $446 US. That is the income for today. So this is what we're going to work with today, $446. I know, guys, I know this might seem like a little money to some of you. This might seem like it's a lot of money to some of you guys, but like as a content creator, income varies. I might have a lot of money today, then I don't have nothing the next month, so it actually varies. So I just usually like to put my money in the right places in case for dry months. So let's allocate these amounts together. I want to compare my December and my January expenses to see how I have improved. I guess December I was slacking a lot because it was Christmas. And then I had an amount that was just dedicated to Christmas, which I will not include here. So I have my expenses jotted down right here. And I'm not happy with December's total because it was just a lot of money and I know I could do better. But I'm just happy because I used $200 less this January, so I did so well with saving. And also maybe because I didn't have much activity, I wasn't meeting up with family a lot, because meeting up with family, that's where the money goes. When you meet up, you buy food, etc, etc. But now I have a clear goal for 2025. I have a clear goal. I've actually set out my goals this way. I have a clear amount that I need to save every month, and I'm always trying to achieve that first before I then go out and have fun, even with family, even giving out people who need help. I also need help, guys. So for December, my rentals hasn't changed. I'm not staying in my house. I'm actually staying in a rented property, you guys. So I do pay rent. My rent is $200 US. I'm staying in a shared apartment and we just split the bill. So $200 is what I pay, and then my housemate pays the other amount. So I'm gonna put $200 aside. So this is $200. And then next up I have the phone bill, which is $45 US. $30 is for my internet, it's shared internet. And then I have $15 that I buy for mobile data to make it $45 US. There are various internet options right here in Zimbabwe that you can take advantage of. I was looking at Starlink packages and they're quite cheaper but then also it takes about $250 to $300 to actually get the kit delivered to your house. It's something that I'm looking into. Otherwise, the monthly packages, they go for like $30, which are cheap. So even if you share, that amount is quite less. But also we use Tel One. The plan that we are on is $90 for unlimited Wi-Fi, and then we share. I only get to pay $30. So my bill for that is $45, including $15 that I use for my mobile data, because when I go out, I don't want to be out of data. I also have another expense, $2. This $2, I use it to buy call credit, and just to have in my phone in case I need to call my in-drive driver, or I need to call contractors and the like. I usually just like to buy some minutes, and those minutes are a lot. So yeah, so it's not $2. I get to buy $1 a week, which is $4. So my bill is $49 for that, but I'm gonna put $50 because you never know. And I don't have an envelope for this. I just like putting it with my rent because I pay everything at once on the same day. Moving on to groceries. In December, my groceries were $97.50 when I had actually budgeted $50. And I guess it goes that December was my birthday month and a lot was just going on. I did a birthday picnic and I got a lot of stuff, etc, etc. December I used $97, which is like $100 for my groceries. In January, I managed to turn it down to $65. And I'm pretty much proud of myself because one of my goals this year is to cook more, and then by cooking more it means I'm actually saving more money. And the reason why my groceries were so less is because I didn't go out for work as much. So when I go at work, then I'll be buying food, drinks to stay hydrated, etc, etc. So for this month, my budget for groceries, I have $80 for this month for groceries because I've run out on some of the basics. But for my groceries, I split my grocery bills into two. I have the first and second week groceries and the third and fourth week groceries of the month. So I'm gonna put $40 towards groceries for this month. Groceries. I also have transportation. One of my other main expenses is transportation. Last month I used $40 for transport, so this time I'm maintaining $40 for transport, but like it's week 1 and week 2, so I only put half of it, which is $20. I gotta make sure this one is going to work for my good. I'm not gonna waste any money because I have a savings challenge that I'm trying to stick to. It's only January month end and I want to stick to it, until December. Last month my other expense was also eating out, which was $35. So this month for February I have a budget for dining out, which is $35, but it will not come from this income because this one is for the main expenses. Last month for my toiletries I paid $10, but add this to my groceries, of course. I guess if you guys can see that if I put all the groceries is $80 and $10 for toiletries for the month, then it's already $100. It's crazy out here. Last month for health I used $12, and usually I would put $10 towards health, but I decided to increase it to $20 because last month I got sick. I got medication for $12 and I needed transport to get there, and I realized $12 is not enough. So I'm gonna be allocating $20 towards my health every month, and if I don't use that amount that month, and then I'll need to put it in my saving box because I have a saving goal that I need to achieve. So towards health we are putting $20. Also on this health I'm going to be putting more if I earn more because the dental procedures that I need to take care of this year, and I want to take that seriously. So after I've done the internet, the phone, the toiletries, the health, this is the amount that I'm left with. I haven't put aside some personal care, but I don't have that amount right now. Personal care will go on to the second bill because when the month begins, I don't need to buy some stuff. Like right now I still have toiletries. I could have removed money to do my hair right now, but I don't have a good feeling about salons. But sometimes you really need to retighten the hair. I'll think about it and I'll add that to my next paycheck's bill. So this is what I have left, $100 and something. So I filled up my rent sleeve, groceries sleeve, transportation sleeve, my health sleeve, and I haven't put down my savings sleeve. So I have a goal every time. I have a saving goals and I have savings goal, and every month I need to put a certain amount. I'm not going to share that with you guys about it. I've already put some amount. It's already month end, guys, and I didn't reach my goal. The only reason why I didn't reach my savings goal this month is because of that other incident I told you guys about. That I worked with a client, but I had to return the money, but I already paid somewhere. So I am working on a $130 shortage. So if I had that $130, you guys, I would have reached my savings goal. But like, it's not happening. But it's okay, we'll make more money next month. So this month I am putting down $50. This is 50. I'm gonna put it right here. No, within the month I had put something else, but like I still haven't reached that goal. So if I put 50, 100, 45, guys, you know what, I'm just gonna put 100, because if I put 50 it won't work. Like, I won't reach my financial goals by the time I want to reach it. So I'll put 100. So you guys, there's this thing that guys say, oh, there is a financial rule that use 50, 30, 20. Guys, I think with the way money has been coming in, like, there's a lot of uncertainty with money, especially in this economy, and your paychecks as a content creator are not very definite. And even not as a content creator, even living in an economy like Zimbabwe where you don't have a definite income, it's hard to then put down numbers to say this percent I'm putting this here, this percent I'm putting it here. So you just need a lot of discipline with your money, and just make sure that for every paycheck that you get, you're going to put something away. It's not something that I was doing last year, to be honest, because I thought I'll just save and save and save and save. Yes, but last year I was saving, but something happened to the money. I invested my money into something, and yeah, but this time I want to save, and after saving I also want to have another account for investment. So that means we're going to be working back to back into trying to earn a lot of money. So this is what I have left now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. I don't think I'll allocate these $6 anywhere else, because sometimes I need to loosen up a bit. This is $6.10, my bad. I don't think I'll allocate the $6 anywhere, to be honest. I think I'll just leave it here, and then with the next income that is going to come, I'll continue just adding it to this amount, and then we'll see where we can allocate it if it's a bigger amount. But yes, you guys, basically this is all that I do with my finances every month. It's not much, I mean, but it's something. With the 3 paychecks, I always make sure that I put something, so that the amount that I'm saving is quite a lot. Let me tell you, I'm working towards saving an amount every month, because I mean there's a lot of things that we do outside the screen. Some of these things I'm not really ready to share with you guys. I might share, I might probably never share, but like, I always want to encourage people to invest. Don't focus on the present. And usually it's the young ladies who are always under pressure. Don't focus on getting the latest iPhone. Don't focus on getting the baddest purse, you know, the baddest handbags, the wigs and stuff, there's no way you're going to want to look like money and you actually don't have money. This is the advice that I usually give people. Best thing to do for yourself as a young adult is to work towards building your finances and building your worth before you start thinking about actually splurging that money. Okay, one of the reasons why I also don't make it to the salon every month is because if I can do my own hair, that means I can save 30 to 50 US dollars, and that money could actually go towards somewhere. Let me give you a contest. Buying farm bricks, for those of people who are building in rural Zimbabwe, bricks cost like $50, 1,000. So instead of doing your hair, you can buy 1,000 bricks, and that could do something to whatever you're investing in. And that $50 could buy you 4 packets of cement, and you're actually doing something towards development. And I believe, we could do a lot with the money that we tend to use on unnecessary things. Another thing that I don't really like to use my money on is getting pressure to go and meet, or somebody comes to her and says, Tino, let's meet. I am not going to meet up with you because in my budget, honestly, I don't have allocation for that meet up. At this point, I tell myself, do I really need it? If I need it, I'm gonna do it. If I don't need it, if it's just a want, I'm not going to do it. I'd rather save my money. In this season, I've learned that saving is important. Investments are important. My investments are strongly in real estate, you guys. I have passion for that. I'm also just trying to get myself into investing into company investments, and I just want to learn that by the time I have made a lot of money, I'll put my money into those portfolios and I watch it grow over the years. Right now, the goal is to just grow finances, make money, save, make money, invest. Real estate is good because you can just invest, and then we'll see how it goes in the future. I don't know how this video is going to go. I hope you guys don't cringe because talking about finances is something that is hard. But I hope those of you guys who've just watched have learned something. Like, I know there are people who are operating on way less than what I'm earning with my one paycheck. I want to encourage you that you can actually increase your multiple streams of income so that you can earn more. Because honestly, no one person can live on only one stream of income. So you need to diversify your streams of income. Maybe start a business, maybe start content creation. If there's anyone of you guys who's just interested in content creation but we don't know where to start, I do have a class. You guys, invest in a class where I teach you how to make money with YouTube, with UGC content creation, and all the other ways of making money like affiliate marketing. You learn for yourself, you start making an income today. For February, I only have 2 people who have registered for the class. So if you guys want, you can actually join along and then you learn how to make your own money. But yeah guys, thank you so much you guys for watching today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers and it can only happen if you guys make it happen. I still don't know how I feel about this video, but I'm really passionate about talking about finance, and something that I'm really passionate about. Even how we started the YouTube channel, we started talking about how to make money online. I really want to go there because that's where my passion lies. So if I'm not traveling, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to make money online. And I haven't traveled in a long time because I have been trying to build my life so that we are able to travel when we can. We are able to afford to travel when we can. Right now, we don't afford traveling. We just afford making these videos for you guys. But I hope you guys support me nevertheless along the way. I'm Tino Sparks, your favorite African without borders, and I am signing out. By the way, you guys, I am filming this video at midnight.